My friends bullied the taxi driver and never made it back home. My friends had only one flaw. Every time they drank, they'd become the meanest people on the planet. And that's what happened that night they disappeared. It was only supposed to be a taxi ride home after a quick girls' night out. But the moment we hopped into the vehicle, I knew something was wrong. My friends were giggling and pointing at the small sign the driver had on his dashboard. "Hi, I'm deaf. Please be patient and understanding," it read. My friend Alyssa grinned. "Wait, so he can't hear anything we say?" She leaned forward and instantly shouted in his ear. No reaction, not even a flinch. While I sat there tensing up, knowing exactly where this was going. "Hey, Brownie," Alyssa said, pointing out his skin color. "I thought Indians worked in tech companies, not taxis," one of the girls gasped. "Alyssa, you're diabolical," she laughed. Alyssa grinned, making more jokes about his onion smell and burnt appearance. And soon, the other two girls started joining along, saying, "Imagine being so useless that the only job you can get is driving a car." It was sickening. But then Alyssa started kicking at the back of his seat. He adjusted slightly but kept driving, so she kicked it again and again, harder this time while he tried to ignore it. "Alyssa, stop. That's enough," I told her. She rolled her eyes. "This car is a piece of junk anyway. We're actually doing him a favor," she said. Another friend pulled out her phone, ready to record the back of his head. "This is totally TikTok worthy. I'm gonna name it Our Little Curry Man." I reached for her phone. "Dude, don't call him that. It's offensive," I explained. She shoved my hand away. "Relax. He literally can't hear us." Then one of them found an old receipt on the floor, crumpled it up, and threw it at his head, bursting into laughter when she saw it bounce off his turban. Alyssa leaned forward and flicked his ear hard. "Hello? Tech support? Anyone home?" She flicked it again. I lost it. I said, "That's enough." I unlocked the door at the next stoplight and hopped off. Alyssa rolled down the window, yelling after me. "Seriously? Why are you being so uptight about this? We're just having fun. He doesn't even know what's happening." "It doesn't matter because I know. I know what's happening and I don't like it." I quickly reached into my pocket and handed over every bill I had into his hands. $60. I looked him in the eyes, guilt consuming my face, and mouthed, "I'm so sorry." He gave a soft smile, then nodded before I walked off. The last thing I heard from that night was Alyssa shouting "loser" at me before they drove away. The next morning, I woke up to my phone buzzing nonstop. Missed calls, panicked texts. I picked up one of the calls from Alyssa's mom and heard sobbing on the other line. "Please tell me she's with you," she said. My stomach instantly tightened. "I'm sorry, but no. Did something happen?" I asked. She explained frantically how none of my other friends had come home from our night out. I sat on my bed trying to piece it together. Then I remembered the license plate. I always took a picture before getting in a car. I sent it to the police that morning. A few hours later, they found the taxi parked in an empty lot on the edge of town, completely abandoned. No sign of the driver anywhere. But then they opened the trunk. "Oh, Jesus," one of the officers said, shocked by what he saw. All three girls were there, tied up, blindfolded, shaking from dehydration and fear, but alive, not a scratch on them. The police were dumbfounded. They tried questioning them once the paramedics were able to treat them, but for some reason, they had no memory of what happened. They couldn't describe his face, how they got there, what happened after I had stepped off the vehicle. The police told their families they were lucky to be alive, but I knew it wasn't true. Even if they couldn't remember a thing, the entire experience changed them, made them empty. Alyssa couldn't get into a car without panicking. They stopped going out, stopped laughing, stopped being cruel. Then 3 weeks later, I found a note under my apartment door. No name, no return address, but the message was chilling. "Your friends are lucky to have you. I hope they learned their lesson. Tell them the Indian man said hi." I took the note and burned it.